You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to episode number 84 of Mission Manchester. Now we're going to jump straight into our trade pass, still trying to sell off those informed players and Klein. And if you're looking for some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out that link down in the description. Now, we are going to get into this episode pretty quickly. We've got a lot of ground to cover. We've got to finish off this division. We've got 2 games remaining. If we win both of them, we do win the title, and that would be nice since it has been a long time since we last won a title and it's well overdue. Now you see that we're going into our first game, come up against a 3-4-3 BPL team that has some strong players, also some weak players. So on balance, it's probably stronger than it is weak. So we had our work cut out for us, and you can see that he ends up rounding the keeper early on. Bad defending from me, bad keeping from De Gea, and Van Persie slots it away in the 7th minute to give him the lead. That's a bit unfortunate, and it was even worse for me when I just completely derped all over the place. Such bad defending, the ball going everywhere, Javinia hitting both posts, and then Van Persie sliding into the back of the net. He shushed me, which made me mad. I did get one back here. You see that Hernandez gets through after the over top ball, and the ball finds its way into the back of the net in the 62nd minute. It means we've got a chance of coming back into it. Unfortunately, bad work from me. Just ran into one of his players in his half, and a simple counter-attack over the top ball. Moses is there. Moses clips it over the keeper, and he takes the lead to 3-1, which pretty much ended my chance of getting back into it. 85th minute, however, we did get one back through Smalling, but that was it. It was a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? These things do happen. The league or division is not going to be ours this season. We've always got next season to try and win it. So let's get on with it. We're going to get straight into our next game. Make sure we get a result on the board for us in this episode. And we come up against a 4-2-2-2 BPL team, and it's got a lot of strong players in there. The weakest player I'd say is Oscar or Gibbs, but the rest are pretty solid, and those were the positions that I really wanted to sort of exploit. Now, we took the lead. You see here that we're doing some good work from Young. Managed to get inside, tramps it across, or smart pass, and Hernandez pops it into the back of the net in the 5th minute. I was looking pretty happy, or I was feeling pretty happy at this point. Been out playing him up until that point, although the game hadn't been going long. And unfortunately, an over-the-top ball, it should have been a simple header away, but my finger slipped onto the Y button rather than the B or the A button to pass it out, and ended up doing a through ball to one of his players, which gave him the equalising goal, and then he managed to get into the lead after Suarez got in. Nice work from, I think that was Nani there, to actually get past 2 players and get us back on level terms when he passes it to Young, who puts it into the back of the net. Now, these are some impact substitutes. You see there he brought on, I believe, Valencia and, I can't remember who the other one was, but both of them turned out to be pretty faithful, or fateful, for me. As you see here, the ball is getting passed about, just normal play. It's probably been only 2 minutes since the substitution was made. An over the top ball to Valencia, and then he flies it in to the back of the net. Really, really unfortunate. Not much that I could do. Valencia is rapid, as we all know. We've seen him time and time again on Mission Manchester, going past players and putting it into the back of the net. Now, he ended up having a player sent off late on in the game. You see there, Yaya Toure getting the red card. We're 3-2 down at this point. Need to get back into it. And in the 90th minute, we get through with Van Persie, and Van Persie rockets that one into the bottom right-hand corner. Very nice goal for us, and it got even better when we were 2 goals down in the 90th minute. We've now got a chance to take a penalty and win the game. Nice bit of work from Nani to go past one of his players. Van Persie's going to step up with that 96 penalties, and he does indeed convert. So I was pretty ecstatic coming back to win that game in the last minute. If that's EA scripting, or if that isn't EA scripting, I don't know what is. So good work from the team, and a good result. That gives us our first 3 points in this new season of Division 1, and hopefully we can carry that on and potentially win this division, because as I said before, it's been a long time since we have, and we really need to start winning some stuff. So we're going into our trade pile. You can see that we have managed to sell 3 of our informs, all 3 of them going for profit. The best one being that Pedro. I believe he sold for 50,000 coins, and we bought him for about 33. So that is some decent profit there, at least 12k. And we've gone away and done a whole load of trading. So first up, we've got a Pepe. We bought for 100,000 on a buy now, trying to list him up for 115,000. That'll give about 10k profit after tax. We also got a Matuidi that we got on a buy now for 23,250, trying to list him up for about 28, I believe, or 29. There you go. He goes up, and then we've got a whole load in our watch list. Obviously, we need to do some trading for these Team of the Season players, and this is where I'm going to start. So there you go. Hilario got 1,500, trying to list for 2,900. We got Bravo for 900, trying to list him up for 1,500. Pepe, another one. We got this one for, I believe, 98,500 and 41212, trying to list him up for 115k. We also have a Team of the Season Zabaleta that we got for 68,500. We'll be trying to list him up for the 77,000 mark. And obviously, I recorded this all before I went away for the weekend, so everything's getting listed up for 5 days in the hope that it will sell over the weekend. Nuri Sahin we got for 19,750, listing up for 24,000. We got a Pizarro here. We're trying to list him up for 16,000 after we bought him for 12,750. We also have 2 silver informs as well. First off, we have Nugent. We got 23,250. Trying to list him up for 34k. That's about 10k profit. And then the final player is Murray from Crystal Palace. We got him for 21,000. Trying to list him up for 31,000. So lots of profit to be made. It will definitely help us trade towards those Team of the Season players if they all do manage to sell. And we end up getting into our next game. Our next game is against a team called Breathtaking. And his team was pretty nice actually. It's a bit of a hybrid going on. There's some there's some Bundesliga and there's some PSG, there's some League One. Yeah, just a nice hybrid. And we end up taking the lead. Nice work from the team. Valencia getting in behind the defence and crossing it across. Van Persie there with the header in the 5th minute. Second game in a row where we scored in the 5th minute. Unfortunately, it was short-lived as he pretty much scores immediately. That's just more bad defending from me. Need to start clearing these balls and not flipping about with it in the box because it's really costing me. Bad from me again. I brought the keeper out. He turned round in a circle and Robin just finessed that one home. Thought that I might be able to block it with a player on the line, but not to be. Royce extends his lead to 3-1. He loves that machine gun celebration. I hated it because I saw it way too often. And we end up giving away a penalty when I slid in with Raphael, trying to intercept the ball as it comes to the edge of the box. Unfortunately, no dice, and he does convert this straight down the middle, and Robin scores. So we end up losing that one 4-1. Bit unfortunate, but hopefully the trading in this episode has made up for it. We did absolutely tons, and we should make a fair whack of profit from it. If you guys could get this video up to 600 likes again, like you have the previous 2 videos, that would be absolutely amazing. But other than that, I'm going to have to stop talking. I will leave it there, and I will see you all next time.